Hi kids, I'm Allie with PotomacBeads, and I'm going to show you how to make some really awesome jewelry that came out of your kids' bead box. So if you want to take out your kids' bead box and grab some of the stretchy string. The stretchy string is going to be, like we said, stretchy. So it stretches, and I'm going to show you how to make a bracelet and to tie and give you some ideas to go along with your stretchy bracelet. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually get our stretchy string out, and I've picked some beads from the box. You can see here's some of the fun little glittery beads that we used, and here's one of the ones with the rubber ducky on and some 6/0 seed beads, and I have some 8mm round beads that came off a strand, some of the little tiny seed beads that are a 6/0 size, and I've picked out the purple color. And then I have one of my lampwork beads that looks like a starfish that came in my box as well. I have those laid out, and I need to figure out about how long my bracelet's going to be. So what I'm going to do is take my stretchy string, and parents, you might need to help with this. You're going to measure the wrist of your child or whoever you're making the bracelet for. You can take the stretchy string, measure, and then the easiest thing is going to be, because you have bigger beads on, go about halfway. If your child has a very small wrist, you might want to double it just because it's easier for them to hold on to. Take my scissors 1.5 times around my wrist and give that stretchy string a snip. When you're looking at the stretchy string, it has a little stopper on the side that you can put your stretchy string into, so that way the string doesn't come apart. Go ahead and put that to the side, and then we're going to grab what is called a bead stopper. So the bead stopper looks a little bit like Mickey Mouse if you're holding it this way. What you're going to do is pull back on Mickey's ears, and it opens up that little spring right there. See? Watch out, it'll fly across the room too. I'm going to open there, pull back Mickey's ears. Grown-ups, again, you might have to help with this. And I'm just going to put that onto my stretchy string, and then I let go of his ears. That's called a bead stopper. You guessed it, it stops the beads. We're going to add some beads now and create a pattern. So I know that I need to kind of make my pattern for my wrist about 6.5 inches. You can decide and see how many beads you want, load them up. All you're going to do, parents, this is way easier for the kids, even younger ones, to hold themselves. Let them hold about 1/2 inch and start stringing. Pick up any beads in any order that you want. You can have a pattern, you can go random, you can pick all the magical beads that you want and put them onto the string. If you have a bead that has a big hole that you're using, try to use that big bead last. That way we can hide the knot when we get ready to tie our string into our round loop to get our bracelet size. Go ahead and add beads. Again, doing a pattern or keeping it really fun and not doing a pattern and picking just beads that you think are beautiful. Go ahead and add all of your beads, and then I'm going to show you how to tie a knot. So I have all my beads on my string with my special bead right at the end there, and they're laying on my bead mat so they don't slip around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off that bead stopper, pulling back on Mickey's ears. If you need help, ask a grown-up to help with this step. Go ahead and pull back Mickey's ears and let that string come free. I have one string in my right hand and one string in my left hand. I'm going to tie a knot, and then I'm going to switch which strings are in which hands. This is an easy way to get a square knot without having to think right over left or left over right, by switching the way that you hold it. Give a nice tight pull to both ends of the stretchy, and then switch one more time. Go ahead and tie another knot. And parents, if you have a little Elmer's glue, you can put a little glue on the dab, or a dab of glue right there on the knot. Or you can even grab some super glue or some super new glue and grab that to do that as well. Because I have a big hold bead, what I'm going to do is put one end of my stretchy string back through that big bead. Ready? 1, 2, 3, give a little pull, and then that knot that I just tied gets hidden inside of my little fish there. Okay. So I'm going to cut off both ends of the string from my starfish, and my bracelet is all done and ready to wear. There are so many endless possibilities that I can do. I can hang charms from them. I can use all little beads. I can use all big beads, and I can really have fun creating and making lots and lots and lots of stretchy bracelets. You have about 16 feet on your roll of your stretchy string, and if you use about 10 10 inches really for each one, you can make lots and lots of stretchy string bracelets. If you do want to make a stretchy string necklace, remember it has to go over your head, so you need to make sure not to tie it too small, that you'll have to stretch it really hard to get over your neck. Hopefully you have so much fun creating and making lots and lots of stretchy bracelets. You can make them for friends, you can make them for you, you can wear a couple at one time and really have a great time creating. A little note for parents, this is a great way, if you want them to practice that dexterity for a younger age. 5 or so. You can also have them practice with patterns, picking up and figuring out what the pattern is with some of the smaller beads. 2 beads at a time, 1 bead at a time, red, green, yellow, and so forth. It can be a great learning opportunity and a great tool, while also making something really fun that they'll be excited to show friends, grandparents, and all of that alike. Remember, if you do need any extra materials or want to make some more, go ahead and click the link below me to shop with us online at PotomacBeads.com. Also, if you want to check out the other videos, click that little corner button to get a parent to help you to subscribe to get regular updates from us here at Potomac Beads with new ideas and new beads and new ways to use them.